TV News, June 16th, 2013, 9 p.m.
To everyone's surprise, the gigantic dam on the Indus, the source of the conflict between India and Pakistan, was totally destroyed last night. Amanda, perhaps you can fill us in with more information.
That's right, Steve. Traces of plastic explosive charges have been found on the scene. The hypothesis of an attack seems the most plausible. This attack happened at a critical moment because the Indian and Pakistani leaders had just announced the signing of a peace agreement with an immediate ceasefire. The agreement provided for sharing the energy from the dam on the Indus between the two countries. Until we get further information, for the moment, the sabotage is being attributed to a small Indian terrorist group that's opposed to sharing resources with Pakistan. Following this attack, India announced that it's abandoning its hydroelectric development plans and will resort to oil imports instead, mainly from Russia.
The Indian government has been severely criticized by ICP member states since the report by Mr. Beck, our special correspondent, was broadcast. This exclusive report brought to light the working conditions on the dam and, in particular, the use of teams made up mostly of young children. In the wake of this revelation, the ICP has drawn up a new labor charter reasserting the rights of children and forbidding the employment of children under 14 years of age. This measure...
Secret Ghost Room, November 4th, 2013, 3 p.m. You won't be aware of the fact that the ICP's humanitarian and social measures represent an additional brake on the development of some of our member countries. Certain of these countries have made it very clear to us that they want to see our organization intervene.
The economic and financial crisis affecting developing countries is already being attributed partly to the ICP's charter. In addition to this crisis, we've prepared a series of measures which should help destabilize the ICP even further.
TV News, January 8th, 2014, 9 p.m.
The Indonesian army, which is incredibly well equipped, is advancing rapidly into the Sabah and Sarawak provinces. It's behaving very cruelly toward Malaysian civilian populations of Chinese origin.
Yes, Steve. And the ICP has also announced its support for Malaysia and its decision to send ICP troops in to defend civilian populations and help the humanitarian organizations do their work. Indonesia, which is already suffering from endemic overpopulation and long-standing territorial claims, has been hit hard by the economic and financial crisis that's currently affecting developing countries.
The humanitarian situation in Indonesia is worrying, General. The Indonesian armies engaged in an extremely violent crackdown on Malaysians of Chinese origin. It's very urgent that the ICP come to their aid. So first and foremost, you've got to build a refugee camp to take in the civilians.
But we fear there's worse to come. Our services have located a chemical weapons factory. If the Indonesian army succeeds in arming its tanks with chemical payloads, we'll be struggling to prevent a veritable genocide. I'm counting on you to put this factory out of action as quickly as you can, without blowing it up, of course. Take care, sir. If they feel under threat or detect your presence, the Indonesians are perfectly capable of blowing the factory up themselves and have the ICP take the rap. So try to avoid their patrols and use your commandos to sabotage that factory.
From now on, you'll be able to work in collaboration with Commander Sharman, who specializes in defense operations. Available arsenal improved. Available arsenal improved.
Of course. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. Civilians in formation. Let's get going. Destination reached, sir. Go! Yes, sir. Of course. Mission accomplished. Let's get going!
Civilians are arriving to take shelter in the refugee camps.
Available arsenal improved.
Destination reached. Yes, sir. Destination reached. Of course.
Building activated.
Of course. Let's get going! Okay.
Civilians are arriving to take shelter in the refugee
Building
camps.
completed.
Go! Of course.
Building completed.
Destination reached. Mission accomplished.
Civilians are arriving to take
Yes,
shelter
sir.
in the refugee camps.
Yes, sir. Destination reached. Of course. Okay.
Building
Okay.
completed.
Okay. Of course. Destination okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Available arsenal
Let's
improved.
get going.
Available arsenal improved.
Of course. Destination reached. Go!
Civilians are arriving to take shelter in the refugee camps.
Building
Okay.
completed.
Let's get going! Okay. Yes, sir.
Available arsenal improved. Unit repaired.
We're being attacked.
Building
Mission
completed.
accomplished.
Civilians
Yes,
are
sir.
arriving to take shelter in the refugee camps.
Destination reached. Of course.
Building completed.
In formation. Civilians in sight. Okay. Destination reached. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit repaired.
Go!
accomplished.
Civilians are arriving to take shelter in the refugee
Building
camps.
completed.
Destination reached. Go!
Building completed.
Let's get going! Reached. Yes, sir. Destination reached. Let's get going!
Building completed.
Go! Destination yes, reached. Sir. Okay.
Unit repaired.
Of course.
Unit repaired.
Yes, sir. Destination reached.
20 civilians have been taken to our refugee camp. First objective accomplished.
Yes, sir. Reached.
Civilians are arriving to take shelter in the refugee camps.
Information. Okay. Go!
Building completed.
Destination reached. Of course.
Building completed.
Of course. Mission accomplished.
Civilians are arriving to take shelter in the refugee camps.
Yes, sir.
Building completed.
Of course. Destination reached. Yes, sir. Okay.
Civilians picked up.
Destination reached. Yes,
Building
sir.
completed.
Okay. Of course.
Building completed.
Destination reached.
Unit repaired. Building completed.
Of course. Destination reached. Go! Let's get going! Information.
Building completed.
Civilians in sight. Let's get going!
Civilians
Okay.
picked up.
Building completed.
Yes, sir. Let's get going! Of course.
Unit repaired.
Mission accomplished.
Building completed.
Civilians are arriving to take shelter in the refugee camps.
Building completed. Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir.
Building completed. Building completed.
Let's get going!
Building completed.
Of course. Destination yes, reached. Okay. Go! accomplished. Destination reached.
Civilians
Building
are arriving
completed.
to take shelter in the refugee camps.
Building completed.
Information. Let's get going.
Building completed.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Building completed.
Okay. Destination reached, of course.
Unit lost.
Enemies attacking.
A
Retreat.
soldier has stepped on a mine.
Okay.
Unit lost.
A soldier has stepped on a mine.
Destination reached. Of course. Go! Yes, sir.
Insufficient funds.
Mission accomplished.
Unit lost.
Civilians are arriving to take shelter in the
Let's
refugee
get
camps.
going.
Building completed.
Destination reached.
Unit
Of
lost.
course. Okay. Of course.
Building completed.
Destination reached. Information.
Building completed.
Destination reached. Of course. Go! Destination reached. Go! Yes, sir. Movement impossible. Go!
Unit lost.
Let's get going. Enemies attacking. Going.
Unit lost.
launched. Aggressive defense launched.
Unit lost.
I need help, General. Allocated units. Destination reached. Yes, sir.
Some civilians
Let's
have
get
been
going.
killed.
Enemies attacking.
Unit lost. Building completed. Building completed. Unit lost.
Go!
Building
Some
completed.
civilians have been killed.
Information.
Unit lost.
Let's get going. Destination reached. We're
Unit
being attacked,
lost.
General.
Some civilians have been killed.
Insufficient funds. Unit repaired. Building completed. Unit repaired. Unit lost.
Go! Destination reached. Our base is being attacked.
Unit repaired. Unit lost.
Let's get going! Being attacked. Our base is being attacked. Go! Destination reached.
Unit repaired. Building lost. Unit repaired. Unit repaired.
Destination reached. Okay. Okay. Of
Building
course.
completed.
Mission accomplished. Information. Civilians in sight.
Unit lost.
Go! Of course.
Building completed.
Destination reached. Go! Okay. Yes, sir.
Unit repaired.
Let's get going.
Available arsenal improved. Activated. Building completed.
Yes, sir.
Building completed. Building completed. Building completed.
Okay. Of course. Of course. Okay. Of course. Let's get going! Information. Destination reached. Let's get going! Go! Destination reached. Yes, sir. Of course. Destination reached. Destination reached. Let's get going! Destination reached. Let's get going! Destination reached. Go! Destination reached. Okay. Destination reached. Of course. Let's get going! Okay.
Unit
Impossible.
lost.
Destination reached. Go! Of course. Destination reached. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Wounded soldiers are abandoned to their fate.
Okay. We're engaging the enemy. Going. Yes, sir. Let's get going. Destination reached. Okay.
Unit lost.
Go! Destination reached. Yes, sir. Of course. Go! Okay. Destination reached. Yes, sir. Destination reached. Of course. Destination reached. Movement impossible.
Mission accomplished.
Neutralizing that factory has been good press for us, General. The humanitarian organizations are behind us more than ever. The Indonesians' extreme methods have turned everyone against them.